I woke up to a text from my sister asking if I wanted to go to the beach with her, my niece, and her husband. So obviously we're gonna go. Anytime the baby is involved, I will be there. Any previous plans or things that I thought I was gonna do this morning are canceled because when your sibling has a kid, scientifically, that child is also part of me. Being an auntie is literally the best thing in the world. And also she's just at such a fun age where she can like communicate with you and understand you. And I feel like we're really bonding lately. So that's my plans for this morning. I'm about to make a coffee. I'm vlogging my week, at least the next few days. It is Micah's family annual camp. And so we're camping this weekend. I'm also about to make some cowboy coffee right now. If you watched my last vlog where I was in Jackson Hole, we were literally at Cowboy Coffee every single day. It's so good. They had coffee beans for sale and I was like, actually, this is amazing because now we can take our favorite coffee and make it at home, which I want to start doing that when we go on trips, is getting local beans, just because I think it's a fun keepsake. It's something that you get to enjoy for a little bit when you go back home, but it's not something that's, you know, junk that's gonna make clutter. So yeah, cowboy coffee at home today. It feels so illegal, but for some reason, my vibe this whole drive here has been deep house music at the bright hour of 8:30 a.m. I am like bumping some major tunes in this car right now. I feel like that's one of those genres of music that I don't think is expected me to listen to, but I love any type of EDM music, house music. That is my favorite. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. I have this playlist that I wish I could play for you guys. I don't know if anyone remembers when I used to do drive with me videos. Literally my entire channel used to be drive with me's and I would just share the music I'm listening to. It might be time to bring that back just once. But yeah, that's my vibe I'm on right now. My sister asked if I could bring some fruits, so I just stopped at the store and grabbed some strawberries because that's Maisie's favorite. We are making pasta tonight. When was the last time that I've done this, you guys? I'll tell you one thing for sure. I've never made pasta with a ring on my finger. It is just me tonight, which is why I wanted to make my favorite comfort meal, which is pasta. But since I am an evolved woman these days, I also just prepped some meatballs. Gonna put those in the oven shortly here, but we're gonna do a nice little pasta and meatballs dinner. It's still really early, I think. Yeah, it's 5:30. She is in granny mode today because I know this weekend's gonna be wild. So I wanna have an early night tonight. Also, you guys are gonna be really proud of me because I made the meatballs with no recipe, which is a big deal because I feel like for me, as someone who's like new to cooking, I literally look up a recipe for everything, even if it's how to make a simple chicken. I'm like, ooh, how much should I put of this and this? But I kind of just guessed and I think it's gonna work. I'm definitely more comfortable in the kitchen, but I am craving pasta. Tomorrow, I'm either gonna go on a run and or do leg day, so it'll be good to have that energy. I picked this up from the store. Stick with me here. It's protein pasta. It's made in Italy, which is a massive green flag. I don't know if you guys have tried this brand before. I've never heard of it. I've never tried it. Obviously, you can have pasta without it being freaking protein pasta, but I honestly just wanted to try it. And if it's good, then Micah will definitely like it because he's obviously big on protein and stuff. So we're gonna try this tonight. I'm very excited. A little bit of an elevated pasta experience because we got the meatballs, and also I'm trying this new sauce. It's spicy vodka sauce, but the brand is from Carbone. I believe that's like a very fancy restaurant in New York. I've never been. I've heard good things about it, but we are going to try it and I'm so excited. I haven't had pasta in so many months. A classic Ava dinner that I have not had in so long. I'm excited for this. I planned to make zucchini to have a vegetable. Forgot to do that. So we're just having carbs and protein tonight. Fine by me. I'm excited to try this pasta. Let's see what it's talking about. Oh my gosh. First time eating pasta with a ring. I would say I'm sorry if I'm being annoying about the whole like, I mean, come on. But I'm honestly not sorry. I've also got a Shirley Temple prebiotic soda. I tried this once. Best thing I have ever tasted. You wanna know what my dream date is? This. I'm so excited. The travel ring that Micah got me just came in today, which maybe is like unnecessary, but honestly, it's something I definitely did want to get just with the amount of travel that I do, even for like something like this weekend going camping. I do not want to bring this prized possession with me. And I am so pleasantly surprised by it. It's not an exact replica. It's a little bit different. Same oval shape, same gold band. I don't think I ever showed an actual close-up of my ring. So just a little bit different. Honestly, it looks really good though, which is just hilarious because pretty sure this was like 30 bucks on Amazon, but I will feel a lot better when I'm traveling, doing stuff that I just don't want to risk it. So I'm very excited about that. I find myself wanting to buy like more cream and white colored clothing just because I don't know. I don't even know if you would consider me in my like bridal era yet, because first of all, don't have a date, don't know when the heck we're gonna get married, which is still crazy to me that I'm getting married. It feels so right and it feels so great, but it's just like, what do you mean? I just can't believe it still. But yeah, none of that is like planned. So I don't know if me right now would be considered in my bridal era or when it gets like closer to that time, but either way, I've had a ball just online shopping, not checking out, but filling up my cart with so many like bridal outfits. I feel like when the time comes, I will definitely be leaning into that just because it's so fun. Like, I think this is gonna be such a fun and exciting chapter, and one that is so short in the grand scheme of things that I definitely just want to enjoy it. Never thought I would be a nightgown to bed kind of girl, but here we are. It's now time for my favorite part of the night, where I take 10 minutes to myself, do something for me and for my skin. I want to say thanks to Omnilux for sponsoring this video. I'm sure you've seen these on social media before, and you're probably wondering, do they really work? What's going on? This is a medical grade LED light therapy device. This one is red light. I would say it's been about 2 months of me using this thing, and I've seen so much results, specifically with the redness in my face. Sometimes I'll multitask and like do stuff when this is on, or what I like to do is plop down on my bed, have 10 minutes to myself where I just relax and I let this do its thing. I've noticed such a difference in my skin texture and how it's helped even my skin tone. It's proven to boost collagen production, which is great. And even though it looks a little intimidating, there's no pain, no side effects or downtime or anything. It's just really easy to use and really nice to incorporate into your routine. Basically, you do 3 to 5 10-minute treatments per week for 4 to 6 weeks, and then for maintenance as desired. If you're interested in getting the Omnilux contour face, I will have a QR code on the screen right here that you can scan. Also have a link down below, and that will get you 10% off at checkout. I love this thing, and I will definitely be using it a lot now that I'm in my bridal era. Here is the camping setup. Micah wanted to upgrade the experience a little bit, and so this is what we've got. We used to sleep in the bed of his truck and put like a tent over it, but now we have a proper ground tent. It's looking really cozy and got a little nightstand situation. It's looking really cute. And here's the outside. Definitely a proper camping setup. Micah's putting up some lights. Let the weekend begin! Our first camp as fiancés. Micah just left for work, so it's officially just you and me. He is starting his rotation today, so I won't be seeing too much of him over the next few days. The coffee I made earlier was for him. Actually, it was a iced shaken espresso with vanilla, which is just so funny to me because when we first started dating, he hated coffee, thought it was gross. And now at the bright hour of 6:30 a.m., he wakes up being like, "Can you make me a coffee for work?" And I'm like, "Yes, I can, honey." It's fun. I feel like a little barista. I don't know if it's good that I got him like addicted to caffeine, but the man loves a latte now. Camping this weekend was fun. I didn't grow up doing stuff like that, so really one of the first times I camped was with them. I think I did when I was like really little with school or something, but that's something that his family has always done. I just think it's really cool because I feel like our families are so different, and so it's really cool kind of like being a part of that now because I get to do things that I've never done and vice versa. And so, not gonna lie, at first I was like, what do you mean? But I've adjusted. You're not really on your phones as much, you're just having quality time. So that was really, really nice. Today, I have a few things on the to-do list. I know for sure I wanna work out, which I think I'm gonna get done right now. I do wanna make a stop at the store to do a return. Also need some stuff like milk, some essentials. I would love to get these claws done just because I think it'd be really fun to have like a fresh set, you know, for Miss Ring. I have a bunch of work I need to get done, maybe like 3 or 4 hours. Just lock in on the computer, cross some things off of the work to-do list, and I'd love to go and see my family because I miss them and I want to hang out. Also gotta do laundry, fold laundry, boring house stuff. One mile. 3 miles. I just got back, did my return, got some things, and I checked the mail and I had some stuff that I wanted to unbox with you. So we're gonna do this one first because I know what it is. It's from Dippin' Daisies. They are one of my favorite swimsuit companies. I had no business doing this, but I wanted a white bikini, okay? We're going on a family trip in October and I wanted to have a swimsuit. I knew I wanted a swimsuit from Dippin' Daisies because I feel like they have the cutest styles and cuts. I know that I like, this is me trying to do a try on haul for you right now. I know I like the way that they fit. I do have a code for them. This is not sponsored. I bought this with my own money, but I'll put that on the screen and down below if you're interested. But I just got a simple triangle bikini top. I think these are nice because you can tie them in different ways to make it look different. And then just these plain bottoms. These are pretty appropriate, okay? We're going on family vacation. I know how to dress for the vibe. And then this was a surprise from Tiare Hawaii. They sent me a little package. You guys know I love shouting out local businesses. I don't think I own anything from them yet, but this is the brand. Oh my gosh. Yay! Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I love Aloha attire. I just feel so beautiful in it. This dress is gorgeous. What are the odds? They sent me a white set. I think this is just a pareo. Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm so excited. White top. This is super cute. This is like a little strapless kind of romper or no, dress. And then this, another flowy strapless dress. This one is so, actually not strapless. It has these 2 little ties. I think this is like a little halter moment. The buttons on this are really cute too. Was not expecting that. Thank you so much to Tiare Hawaii. I'm so excited to try a new local brand. I can't wait to wear these. I think I'm gonna try and go get my nails done. Here's what they look like right now. They're not super grown out, but again, I just want a fresh set because duh. And I think we might go for a fun color. So first nail appointment as a fiance. Let's go. Here's the nails. I'm obsessed. I got a coat of 838 from the D&D line. I don't know if that means anything to you, but it's like a sheer pink, and then asked for a little coat of chrome. I've never had nails like this before, but I love it because I think it's a little more fun than just like a basic nude or like a, I would normally just get the pink, but adding the chrome on top, It's quite fun. I was gonna do red, and then I was like, you know what? I wanna keep it simple, classy, so we just went with this, and I love it. Anyway, look how pretty the sky looks. It's literally insane. I don't know if you guys remember what the yard looked like even a year ago. It has made so much progress because if you look at it now, she's looking full. It's looking so nice. All thanks to my sexy yardman. His name's Micah. Just did a lazy girl wavy hair method. We'll see how that actually ends up turning out. Just did a workout and we're gonna run some errands. Micah's off today, so we're gonna hang out, cross some stuff off the to-do list. How cute is this little towel robe? It's like short sleeve. It's also not full length, which I really like. I'll link it down below. I think it's from an Australian company. They're called K Juliet. This is my lunch today. Got a Laughing Cow little cheese. Heated up this Costco gyoza. I feel like I've been eating such random meals. I miss like having my meal prep together. I miss that. I need to get back into that because I feel like we've just been eating a lot of takeout, not cooking at home a lot, which is obviously fun, but it's time to clock back in. I feel like I always get like lost for lunch ideas. I have a pretty good repertoire of like dinner recipes, but for lunch, I don't know why I always get so stuck. If you have any good lunch ideas, lunch recipes, let a girl know because I literally will eat like random stuff. I'll eat like slices of turkey and other things. I don't know. I need some inspiration. I really want to get back into prepping meals for the week, knowing what I'm gonna make throughout the week instead of waiting till dinner time comes and being like, oh shit, what do I eat? So I want to get back into that. Maybe in the next video, I'll start doing that again because I definitely do miss it.
Grab us the spaghetti too though. We just get both. You said you tried the Bonzo ones, you didn't like those?
I tried that a very long time ago. Doing some grocery shopping. Ooh. This also sounds really good. Planning some meals for the week. We're gonna get on our grind again. So many olives to choose from. Ooh. Okay, looking good. Micah got this recently. It's PB Fit roasted peanut powder. The macros on this are pretty insane. I've been making this as my post-workout protein smoothie and it's super good, super satiating, a good amount of protein. I hit a juicy leg day today. Had me questioning my life. I feel like anytime I do hip thrusts, very happy I did that. I was so close to not doing that today because obviously it's not easy. Had to get really real with myself for a second and I was like, okay, at the end of the day, I can either feel proud of myself that I did that and feel a sense of accomplishment, or I can feel disappointed in myself. Which one do I want to feel? Because the reality is, yes, doing a workout can be hard, but also not doing a workout and feeling like you let yourself down, that's also hard. So I was like, baby girl, I love you, but it's time to pick your hard today. And I'm really very proud of myself that I did that because every time you do hard things, you're literally showing yourself that you can and that it's possible and that you'll feel even better after. So this is my reward, a little chocolate peanut butter banana smoothie. You guys, the photos have come in. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I posted on my Instagram story maybe like a week ago saying that I finally was getting some frames to put up over the bed because, as you know, it's just been an empty wall literally the entire time that we've lived here. I'm sick of it and I'm so excited that we finally have pictures from our engagement, obviously, to frame and put up. So I got them from Mixed Tiles, not sponsored, but for lack of better words, I'm obsessed with them and you'll see why. But first, let's unbox her. Yes! Okay, we got 3 of them. Here's one. Oh My gosh, these look so good. That's 2, and the last one. Oh, that looks so good. 3. I ended up going with these 3 photos that my friend Sophia took from the night we got engaged. I'm so excited to finally have some photos that we can put on the wall. And I love mixed tiles because you don't need a drill, you don't need a hammer, you don't need a screwdriver, because literally you just take these little stickies off and basically this sticks to the wall. This is a very strong magnet that holds up this, so then you can adjust it once it's on the wall. It's great. This is from Mixed Tiles. Pretty much any artwork you've ever seen in the house is from Mixed Tiles. I ended up going with the dark wood just because I thought it would look nice, but they also have black wood and then white. So let's put it up. I'm trying to figure out if I center it with the wall or the bed. I'm pretty sure the bed is centered with the wall, so I don't know. Again, it's really easy to change, so I'm just gonna put it up and then we'll see how it looks. I'm also not quite sure yet what order I wanna put. I know I want the hands, I think, to be in the middle to kind of break it up from having us in the shot. So I think maybe we'll try that. Ta-da! Yay! There we go. I feel like that is a little better. Ta-da! I think that looks a little bit better. I'm gonna get a ruler. Oh, that's so crooked. Okay, I'm happy with this. I don't know if I want to keep this stuff on there, only because I just taped that up to have something on the wall, but we'll see. I might leave it, I might take it down, but yay! I've been wanting to do this for so long, I'm so excited. I finally don't have a plain, boring wall back there, so very, very happy about that. I'm gonna wait for this to wrap up, and then we need to talk about this because I haven't given a book update in so long. That's been like the last thing on my mind, but I'm finally reading The Assassin's Blade, and I'm a good little bit of the way through. I know people have their opinions on what order this series should be read in, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm really glad that I did not read this first, just because even though this is giving so much backstory to the main character's lore, I feel like it would have spoiled a lot when I was reading the first 2 books, and I honestly loved that everything in the first 2 books was such a surprise, and I know a lot of people said that when they read this first, it made the first 2 books in the series feel even deeper because you know like what she went through to get there. Anyway, I'm reading this in publishing order, and this was published 3rd. It's a series of mini novellas, so I'm on the 3rd one. I've been kind of off my reading game, but I'm starting to get into it again, which I love because I honestly just love anything that gets me out of my head as a girly who sometimes overthinks a lot and just has a lot of like anxious thoughts sometimes. I've been really working on that. Reading's always nice. Anything that also gets me off of my phone because I'm just like sick of looking at my phone and I'm sick of phone addiction. So obviously reading's great. Reading's also great when no one's forcing you to do it, because I feel like in school when you're forced to read certain things, it kind of just sucks out the fun and makes you not love reading. But one thing I've loved about adulthood and choosing, has my boob been out? Something really sweet about adulthood has been re-finding my love for reading, because I grew up loving books, specifically the Bernstein Bears. I don't mess about mama, papa, sister, and brother, okay? I loved to read. I loved doing reading challenges for school, like filling out the reading log. I loved the summer reading like challenges and stuff. I always was so into it, and then I lost my love for reading. Refound it. Honestly, it was during quarantine, and then as of last year, I'm like getting into fantasy, which I don't think would have interested me when I was first getting back into reading. So yeah, I told you guys I would keep you updated on my thoughts on the Throne of Glass series. This is me doing that. I feel like it's hard to give like actual updates on where I'm at, what I'm thinking about certain things, because I don't want to spoil it for other people, you know? I'm not going to be that person to be like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. It hasn't gotten crazy in this book yet, but I know it's going to, because every time that I've posted that I'm reading this, I get so many DMs that are like, girl, you ain't ready. So I'm feeling a little fearful about what's to come. I just know that this book is gonna be an emotional roller coaster for me, so can't wait. But anyway, I'm just gonna lay here, read. The clock just struck 9 p.m. Mike is at the station. It's always so weird to me when I'm laying here reading, about to go to bed, and I'm like, one, I have no idea what he's doing right now. I have no idea if he's on a call. He could literally be administering CPR at this exact moment, and I would just have no idea. I also, like, anytime I go to bed and he's at the station, obviously I just always pray really hard for him, just because you never know what the night is gonna bring, especially as a first responder. Also, the interesting thing about firefighters in Hawaii is that they also are the first on scene. So he's also an EMT. I feel like that's something I never knew about firefighters. I literally thought they were just like big, strong people that put out fires, but they actually do so much more. I feel like, especially here, that's honestly a smaller fraction of what they do is like actual fires. But usually in a 24-hour shift, Micah will go to anywhere from, on the low end, 8 to like 15 medical calls in the span of one shift. Yeah, it's just always weird to me because here I am, like, I don't know, doing my little old night routine, about to have an early peaceful night in bed, and it's just like weird knowing that anything could be happening at this exact moment. So anyway, all that to say, this is such a random tangent, but I feel like because of what he does, it has given me such a deeper appreciation for my health and the health of those around me. And it's definitely not it never was something that I took for granted, but I feel like after hearing stories, because he's exposed to it so much, it just is a new perspective. And so nothing's ever promised. Make sure everyone that you love knows that you love them. And of course, always take care of yourself. Live a life that makes you happy, because at the end of the day, nothing is promised, nothing is guaranteed. You wanna, at the end of every day, feel like you're happy with what you're doing. So, hope you guys liked the vlog. If you stayed to the end, I know this is a little bit of a longer video. Comment down below this emoji so I know who actually watched. Thank you for watching, for being here, for growing up with me and seeing me through all of my life's chapters. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!